Good afternoon. Good afternoon. This is Charles Coachman, and this is Bay Area Let's Talk. Bay Area Let's Talk on a Friday afternoon, January 22nd. January 22nd. Well, here in the Bay Area, we are getting rain. Rain. Oh my goodness. Water falling from the sky. Well, it's about time. We need it, and thank goodness it's here. Unfortunately, with all the fires, that probably means that we're going to have some flooding and some more damage, but we need the rain. Just wish it wouldn't all come at once, but let's see what's going to happen. They are saying that it's going to be an atmospheric river. So it's all got to come at once. Let's just hope that it doesn't come as badly as it has been. Let's hope that it doesn't come and create a bunch of bad situations for people throughout the Bay Area. We have been hit with so many problems over the last few years with all the fires. But now they are very close to home, and we've had fires right here in San Jose, fires in the Santa Cruz Mountains. Got to take it easy. I can remember the year that I left Boulder Creek, 1982, and that was the year that we had a lot of problems in the Santa Cruz Mountains and a lot of floods, and we had floods in San Jose. Guadalupe Creek going up. But today, this is just going to be a very, very short version of Bay Area Let's Talk. I am trying to fight off a cold, and the last thing you want to do is sit here and listen to somebody sniffle all day. But I want to do what we normally do, and that would be to give a quick shout out. And the first shout out, the only shout out that I'll be doing, is to Chris Alston. And Chris is a friend of mine. I have known him for 14 years or thereabouts. He is a great guy. He is a realtor here in the South Bay. He has a terrific real estate team. And Chris, I just want to wish you a very, very happy birthday. You are a good guy. You deserve all good things. And just wish you all the best. That if it's your birthday out there and I didn't see it, I guess we're not friends on Facebook, or you just don't want to share your birthday. But if it's your birthday out there, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. God bless you. Have a great weekend. Now, let's see. Already covered the rain. You know, we started out this week with a lot of high hopes. And really good feelings about, we had Martin Luther King Jr.'s day. There were some great things that came of that day. Great remembrances. And now we have to pull through it. Now we have to pull through this. Because here we are. The Bay Area has been hit by a barrage of murders in the last couple of weeks. And it's crazy. We're talking about all the murders that have happened in Oakland. Here we just had a double murder in Sunnyvale. Husband killed the wife and young daughter, 11 years old, I believe. We need to get on to a better place. And if you are struggling with something, we need to find you help. And there's ways of doing that. If you need help, let's get you the help that you need. And there's places to turn. There are places to turn. Let's see. I want to talk about real quickly. We go Grow Live Academy. That's one of the places that we are learning how to live stream. making sure that we know it. This is a platform. This is a website and a program started by Ken Walls. He's the creator and puts out all the content, and he is awesome. And the group that has been built because of it is just a terrific group. And I'm grateful for each one of the people that we've met through there. The platform that we are using to broadcast on is StreamYard, StreamYard.com. And then I keep in touch with my clients. I'm a realtor here in the South Bay, and I use Hippo Videos to keep in touch with my clients. Hippo Video. So there we are with that. And I just want to let everyone know you can reach me. This Charles Coachman. You can text me at 408-439-0766, or you can email me at bayarealetstalk@gmail.com, and I'll gladly respond to you. I've got a lot of things on the fire, but I will certainly touch base and talk with anybody that really wants to talk. And it's time. Hey, we need to be able to talk to everybody. And so that's one of the things that's hit me over the last few days is all that I've been hearing. You know, we had the transition from one administration to the next. All's good and well. We have seen some things that have happened in the administration that had been forecast out there that were going to happen, that had been talked about, and they are coming to fruition. Got the XL pipeline that's being cut down or being stopped. Canada is not very happy, and we know that we're going to lose about 10,000 jobs because of it. We're going to have to figure that out. We have got people coming up out of Guatemala trying to get into the U.S. We got to figure that one out. But we have to do what's right for our American citizens right now where we are. We've been fighting a pandemic now, getting almost to a year. So we need to get past that. We need to do the right legislation. We need to do good things. We got to stop with all the executive orders. We got to have our Congress and our Senate pass laws. Get rid of bad laws, pass good laws. Ladies and gentlemen in Washington, D.C., can you do that? Can you get off your keisters and do something? Earn that money that you're making to represent your states and all the people of the United States. Do what's right. I don't care which side you're on. Do what's right for the U.S., for the people of the U.S., not for a business, not for another country. Do what's right for the U.S. That's what's important. We don't know what's truly going to happen in this new administration. We want them to do well, but we want all voices heard, not to have one group left in the dark. How we're going to handle the DACA programs and all the people that are here illegally. We got to make sure that we do something. I've talked about this till I'm blue in the face. We just have to do something and handle it. Let's not make it an executive order. Let's put down some laws. Let's get something done that's right. I don't care how you do it. Get something done right. This is something for all of us. We want to know that we have got people here legally, that they're going to not only be taxed for the work that they do, but they can also get benefits from living here. But we don't want to have people here that aren't on our books anymore. We want to know who our citizens are. And those that have committed crimes, they should be gone. I don't care how anyone else feels about it. If you were out committing crimes and you were not an American citizen, you're gone. Our American citizens, jail. unless our government says you don't have to go to jail for whatever the crime is. And it better not be one that anyone's hurt from. But letting killers out, letting rapists out, letting those that have battered wives or wives that have battered husbands, no more. They deserve detention. We need to fix our systems and stop talking about it. Do something about it. You've been talking about it since I was a little boy. Get up and do something. Please. Please. That's what you're there for. Do what's right. Do what's constitutional. Handle that. I'm going to change the news a little bit. Another sad thing to talk about, the Ghost Ship warehouse fire from a few years back. Apparently the defendant there is going to plead guilty and is going to get sentenced to 12 years in prison. It'll be good to have resolution for this. This will never bring those people back. It's not going to happen. It's not going to be the perfect resolution. But this was a terrible thing. Over 30 people lost their lives in this fire. And how many other lives were affected because of it? Got to do something. Got to make sure that we're doing the right things. Well, just going to turn back to sports here. We're going to have a couple big games this weekend. We got the Packers against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And we're going to have the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Buffalo Bills. Ought to be two good games. So I hope everyone gets a chance to tune in. Something to bring the country together for a little bit. Get our minds off of some of the other crazy stuff. And then let's see. You know what? I said it's going to be very short, but I want to spend some time having a little bit of fun. Hey, we got some birthdays for some gents in the music world. This is Sam Cooke was born on this date in 1935. Sam Cooke. You Send Me. Darling, you send me. So he was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame 1986. Meatloaf. Meatloaf was born on this date in 1946. Meatloaf's real name was Marvin Lee Aday. Marvin Lee Aday, born in Dallas. He received his professional name from his high school football coach. Meatloaf, get over here. Meatloaf, get your big butt out there. Meatloaf. I can remember my sophomore year playing on our football team, and we had the Marshmallow Squad. 3 guys could cover 5. We would be in a lot of trouble if that was to happen today. 1953 on this date, Steve Perry of Journey was born. Steve Perry, how many awesome songs did he do with Journey? But then his biggest hit was Oh Sherry as a solo artist. Oh Sherry. And that was an awesome, awesome song. So Steve Perry, happy birthday. On this date in 1964, the Yardbirds featuring Eric Clapton appeared at the Cavern Club. Eric Clapton, 19-year-old Eric Clapton, appeared at the Cavern Club in Liverpool, England, 19 years old. Was just talking about Eric Clapton and George Harrison just a minute ago because I was talking with a friend back in the Boston area, and he was married to Pattie Boyd. Both of them were married. George Harrison and Eric Clapton were both married to Pattie Boyd. And we were talking about them. We got to talking about them because of an artist or a photographer that we had seen, Henry Diltz. And Henry Diltz is an awesome rock and roll historian with his photographs. And what a great thing. I actually got to see both him and Pattie Boyd. Pattie Boyd was the lady that Layla was written about, and the lady that George Harrison wrote the song Something in the way she moves. So, big date back in 1964. And think about this, 1964, he was 19 years old. Today, he is 75 and will be 76 in a couple months. The Beach Boys in 1966 went in to record the record Wouldn't It Be Nice? That was going to be one of the songs from their awesome album, Pet Sounds. It was to be the opening track for Pet Sounds. 1966. 1967, a little Bay Area history. The Monkees performed live for the very first time at the Cow Palace in San Francisco, 1967. Performed before a sellout crowd. In 1969, the Beatles were finishing up their album, Let It Be, because this was going to be their last time together. Let It Be. And on that, they brought in Billy Preston. Billy Preston on keyboards. And what a fantastic, I'm a huge Beatles fan. Of all the music in the world, I love the Beatles the most. Of all the rock and roll music, I love the Beatles the most. There's no doubt about it. And Billy Preston playing the keyboards. Awesome. 1970 in San Francisco. Playing at a club called The Matrix. The headliner was the Elvin Bishop Band. The opening act was a band called The Steel Mill. The Steel Mill featured a young rocker named Bruce Springsteen. Bruce Springsteen. The Steel Mill was paid $5 for their show. Elvin Bishop was paid $95. Bruce Springsteen paid $5 to perform. Awesome. 1977. The Wings. 1977, Wings went to #1 on the U.S. album chart with Wings Over America. Wings Over America, it might as well have been Paul McCartney's greatest hits after he left the Beatles. Wings Over America was the sixth #1 album that Paul McCartney had after leaving the Beatles. The sixth #1, and it was like a greatest hits album. Live album, and it's one of the best albums out there for Paul McCartney fans. You got to have it. I just got through playing all of these 5 songs from 1980. Just played them off of YouTube, put them on my Facebook page, and it was taken at the top 5 singles in the USA. Number 5, Rupert Holmes with Escape, the Pina Colada song. Number 4, Smokey Robinson and Cruisin'. Number 3, Kenny Rogers, Coward of the County. Number 2, for you lovers out there, the Captain and Tennille, Do That to Me One More Time. And then Michael Jackson, number 1, with Rock Me. Rock With Me. Rock With Me. And that was an excellent song. Excellent song. 1980. Boy, it doesn't seem too long ago, but it was 41 years ago. 41 years ago. Oh my goodness. I was a baby. Now, in 2004, famed nightclub, The Bottom Line, closed. The Bottom Line held about 400 people, and you had just about every rock star, every top recording artist played there. 400 people. And it had been opened for nearly 30 years and was owned by Alan Pepper and Stanley Snadowski. Place got closed down because their rents just got too high and they just couldn't bring in the better bands anymore. And that's what happens. That's what happens. Now here's something for the younger people. 2008. On this date in 2008, Heath Ledger passed away. That's a sad story. Boy, let's find something else to... Let's close it with this. In 1994, Bryan Adams, Rod Stewart, and Sting started a 3-week run at number 1. They got together and did a song called All for Love. Number 1 in the US and number 2 in the UK. Let's leave it at that. Let's do something with love. This has been a historic week, a great week, and a sad week for a lot of us. Certainly a sad week in the Bay Area. But it's going to get better. Things will always, always get better. I wish you a great weekend. I hope that you get to do everything that you would like. It's finally raining in the Bay Area. We're finally going to get the rain that we needed. And we'll see what else comes along with it. We understand that there's going to be snow behind our house. So we'll see. We'll see. So go out, have an awesome weekend. I look forward to seeing you again on Monday. And in the weeks to come, we are going to start having interviews on here with some awesome, awesome people from the Bay Area business world. We are going to be talking with some instructors from some of the local campuses and other businesses that are going to be needing our help over these next several months, just to keep their doors open. And we want to do that. So have a great weekend. I look forward to seeing you all again next week. Enjoy your weekend. Take care. God bless. Bye.